Welcome back to Rust Brain Cup number 7. We are in the winner bracket semifinal. Two Koreans fighting against each other. FoCuS versus LawLiet. We missed quite a bit of the early game because there were no breaks, but we certainly need some, man. FoCuS versus LawLiet. Orc versus Night Elf. How did this matchup change? You know the two players. We don't have to introduce them. But here is the game. On Terranar stand, LV. Remo, introduce us to what's going on.
It looks pretty standard so far. Interesting creep route here by LawLiet, not going for the Merc camp, which we see a lot usually, but instead going for the little green camp into the Merchant. So a lot of experience for this Demon Hunter already, 2 and a decent amount. Whereas the Blade Master didn't go for the most experience, but rather for the item pickups, and he was so unlucky, dude. Cloak, double ring. That's the nightmare. That's like the worst you could possibly get. And yeah, with the new patch, we all know he's been nerfed by 2 agility. And he wasn't lucky enough to find any more damage, so now his damage really is pretty damn underwhelming.
Do you know if this is best of 5 or best of 3?
I do not know. I'd assume best of 3.
Okay. Let's hope for it. Yeah, that's the thing. Blade Master -2 agility, Demon Hunter -1 agility. We don't see a Huntress Hall, which is interesting. We were talking about this before, but let's focus on this Blade Master here. You see less attack speed. You notice this for sure on level 1. It's not attacking that far. And maybe FoCuS doesn't really... Oh, wow.
Wait!
Oh! Doesn't really calculate this well, and he gets killed by the mana burn.
-2 agility, boys.
-2 agility,
right
boys.
there.
Yeah, really, right?
Yeah.
And his altar is occupied now with the TC, so even if it's level 1, he's still... It will take some time. It was nice for him to get the tele stat, so LawLiet, even though he is Korean and likes the creeping game with the second hero, can't go for the tier 2 production buildings because FoCuS kept him busy and got the staff.
Wait a minute. This is Spirit Lodge.
What?
This is not Walkers.
What?
A player's forces are under attack.
This must be a mistake. I mean, he did this for so many years. It might just be muscle memory.
Yeah, this might... Yeah, exactly. This might just be him going, you know, this is what I've played for years. But now he has to make shamans. I mean, you can't make witch doctors. Sentry wards aren't gonna win you the game.
No. Status traps maybe, but very unlikely. If you ask the Great Wall, then yeah, you might get a different answer. But this could be like a huge mistake. We all know Spirit Walkers, the go-to dispel unit for orcs, are now in the Torrent Totem.
Look at what FoCuS is creeping. Does he not know that this camp was switched? Dude, everything's so hurt.
And he's building a Torrent Totem now, by the way. So
yeah.
This was a mistake.
This was a mistake, yeah. Whoops! He was the guy who suggested it to Blizzard. They kind of did it because of him.
That is correct. Oh, look at this Demon Hunter. +9, +6,
oh
circlet
my god.
at the slippers. This is insanity. And everything is still hurt. Look at this. This is just disaster striking. Of course he has an Ankh, but the grunt is down. He has a big healing as well. He can stay in this fight forever and just dash out damage. Disaster for FoCuS.
We're catching up on the schedule here.
It's true.
7-minute game. Holy shit. But yeah, he forgot about that Torrent Totem, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I mean,
whoops.
In Korea it's 12:30 now, so past midnight. But I mean, that's not an excuse for those mistakes.
I mean, you've been doing it for what? 14 years. You've been making that lodge for walkers, and suddenly it changes, you know? You can forget about that sometimes.
We have a new sub here, thank you very much, Globetrotsky, and a big donation coming in by a guy who has subbed before, Dear Nobody. 50 euros coming in, love your casting, keep it up. Certainly helps with the energy, man, much appreciated. Donations at the moment pretty rare for us, to be honest, except if Herr Wusel is there. Who just buries us in doleros, but this is awesome, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's such a big help. Thank you. And I'm glad you're enjoying here these fun games on 1.30. A bit of a brain fart right there, to be honest, by FoCuS. Nothing worked out that game. Double ring into cloak, into dying in the Night Elf base, into making the wrong building, and then taking the wrong creep camp. But it's only one game. This is best of 3.
You are
Can still
lagging a
take
bit, by the way. Is it because of me? I don't think so. Everything apart from you is stable.
I don't know.
Ah, getting better. Otherwise, we have to reset the call for once. Oh man, that was a gift by FoCuS. That was a huge gift. Now we go into Turtle Rock, second map.
Yeah. We kind of hinted at it earlier. This new patch, as far as the Walker Talon meta goes, is certainly favoring the Orcs.
Yeah.
Talon's becoming more expensive. The only area where Orcs have been nerfed is the Blade Master. That is it. But early game, it is noticeable.
Before we go into this meta discussion here, we have another donation by KindPlant51, €5 donation. Thanks for streaming. It is also your time you take for us, making it possible to watch these games. Such a nice stream. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Also that you see the effort we are putting in here is very, very nice. Thank you much for the thank you very much for the contribution. Yeah. Night of Orc. You pointed out that it might favor the Orc a little bit. Oh, we have close position here, by the way. Also, a thing that we haven't mentioned yet is Torrent Totem. If you know that you have to build it, is a little is easier to build because it has more HP.
Yeah. A lot more.
A lot more HP than a Spirit Lodge, and.
Yeah, so I expected Night Elves to start playing different strategies here with the new patch. Sonic did this already quite a bit in the qualifiers leading up to this, and it was pretty successful. Playing Keeper, playing Hunts.
We do have to reset the call, by the way. You are just too robo at the moment. So, call this switch again. No, sometimes this happens.
Hello, are we better now?
Crystal clear, Remo. Crystal clear.
Nice. Excellent, excellent.
So, LawLiet, creeping with an Engine of War. No Huntress opening, which is good for him, but the Engine of War is quite far away, and he opens with the Keeper of the Grove. This is again entangled Treants, and man, close position Treants sound scary.
Now, honestly, I have not seen too many Night Elf streams at all, so I don't know what they're playing on the new patch.
I mean, Keeper Hunts is all the rage. But this is kind of a mix. Not committing too much to tier 1. Being able to creep. Getting closer to level 2.
If he goes for the trees right away, he can even creep to level 2. Super easy, right? With the green camp next to it.
Yes.
Doesn't take any damage from it.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Bumble91. Subbing for the first time. Welcome.
Yoo-hoo!
If the Blade Master is aggressive against this, though, he can try to steal some last hits here with the Windwalk, but he's not scouting. Because it's one borrow tech, you can't use your peons to scout. So he's going to learn about this slate. Once again, the Wisp moving over to the opposite side. Doesn't want to reveal his position. And Blade Master cannot solo creep the Ogre Magi anymore.
He's going for
But
it,
with the Grunt, I guess he can.
Ah, yeah.
He's going to try for it.
And he's getting the circlet there. Just the circlet.
And LawLiet, look at this. He's kind of creeping 2 camps at the same time. That's pretty cool. Gets the claws and the mantle. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Players' forces are under attack.
That is +9 damage already. And the Treants. I fear for FoCuS. Blade Master crapped a little, gets the claws of attack as well. It's a good damage for him too.
Keeper used quite a bit of mana already. Summoned the Treants twice. That's 200 mana that he expended.
Is he going for more Moon Worlds? Not really. Attacking now.
A player's forces are under
Blade
attack.
Master's quite far away. This is typical FoCuS play, vintage FoCuS basically. Going only for the items, a second circlet, really nice, but will he have the time to heal? Treants, Entangle, this hurts.
Yeah. Easy kill number 1 onto the peon. He's regenerating mana kind of fast, more than 1 per second. And with the next entangle, the next peon is gonna die. This is gonna be very expensive in lumber. The Treants, though, only 300 HP. They don't survive for too long, and they don't have the most damage either, so they won't be canceling this burrow. But it's a lot of lumber that the... Yeah, that was not coming in there for a while.
Yeah. Can he reach for another entangle and some free hits? Doesn't seem like it. He's going to the next shop for... What is it? Oh, just attack. Okay. Reveal being used.
Oh, he can't see him back there. He's behind the shop. That's pretty cool. Oh, never mind. He does see him. Okay.
He has one more wind walk. Has to use it, of course, to get out.
Well, can he actually kill this Ogre Magi? He has a sick inventory right now. But there's a Wisp. Can he see him? Oh, he uses the Treants to get vision. That's pretty cool. And now there's the reveal. The Blade Master can't go out of Windwalk. Doesn't have mana anymore.
Oh, but can he kill the Keeper? He does have the damage. Right clicks, but the Keeper can't win this fight. I mean, he has +9, but...
It's kind of crazy. Cancel the heal self, but there's a few more. Yeah. Oh. The
speed scroll. Right, one more right click. TP. He has to use TP. He's so ballsy. He's taking this...
Oh. That was pretty sick. He was using the fog right there. He was standing behind the tree line, waiting for the Keeper to make his way around that tree line, and then attacking him.
Oh, he's canceling the healing again. Like 3 heal cells useless.
Yeah, both players really want to get that Ogre Magi. Oh, detonate! Gets rid of 50 mana.
Keeper is back to full health.
The FoCuS is really scared right now. He doesn't know where the Keeper is. He's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah. We see a Beastery, we see a Shadow Hunter. No totem yet. But yeah, he gets the Magi. More experience here. There's no way FoCuS can do anything right now. Double Engine of Wind. So he's playing Talons. Talons cost a little more. Of course, against the TC, you need all the items in the world. Especially heal scroll. But with the Talons being a little more expensive, you can't... Can you afford it? We will see, but... It definitely takes a toll. Demon Hunter second. Lost was 9. Oh, baby. This blade.
Damn, dude. FoCuS items. They're coming back. And suddenly, -2 agility isn't even too noticeable anymore. Is it level 2 entangle? Yes, it is.
He didn't have the lumber, so that was the result of the early harass. But now the totem is up.
A player's forces are under attack.
1 kill, 2nd kill.
So that might delay adept training. That does require quite a bit of lumber. Ensnare is not really affected. Alright, 3 peons lost. I guess that's a little annoying, but not too much more.
Oh boy! Hippogriffs, you don't need taming anymore.
What?
You don't need taming anymore to get Hippogriff Riders. And there is not too much anti-air. I was wondering about the 5th archer. I mean, 4 archers were already a lot.
How does that work? Low HP archer onto hippo. Is it a low HP hippo rider?
I don't think so. But we will not see it. So, I don't know. More attack. Oh, FoCuS doesn't realize it, I guess. See, I mean, there is Serpent Wards. That is some anti-air.
But that's it. Along with the 1 raider.
Yeah.
Ooh. Let's go tier 3. He needs a Hunter's Hall Neo for marksmanship.
You're right. You're making fun of that upgrade, man, but +4. +4
It's actually pretty damn good nowadays.
It is. It
shouldn't require a Hunter's Hall, though.
Yeah, to make it even stronger.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, since it's all a little slow here, we have another donation coming in from Anonymous. 20 euros. Thank you for streaming. Rarely get to watch these live as I live in the US. At Masters Coliseum, you mentioned you would consider going back to German if there was an English commentator. If that happens, please don't. Okay. Glad you enjoyed this, man. Thank you very much for the contribution. Shout out to the US. Okay, if you say so, we stay. FoCuS Pipe of Insight, by the way, an amazing item for this, and FoCuS is rushing into the base.
He already killed the shop here. That means no Orb of Venom, right? He didn't have that yet. Oh, that's a big deal.
My god, what an attack.
And LawLiet, he's taking his sweet time over here, creeping, just not
For
responding at all. Only now, and he is so supply stuck.
Yeah, for the Ancient Django, I don't know if that's really necessary. Now switching into Talons, he has to reveal the Hippo Riders now. He can take out the Serpent Wards quite easy, but the damage of the Hippo Riders is still not good.
That was always the issue with them. For being a 4 supply unit, they have 16 to 18 damage. That is ridiculous. The attack speed's good, but not really good enough. They're more of a harassment unit, historically. And they're just tickling, dude. They're just doing no damage. The base is disappearing.
That seems not to be the best idea here. Oh my god, that damage on the Demon Hunter. Absolutely sick, going with an End Snare. And this is the kill. There's no potion. It's only the second hero though. He's running away. Okay, maybe the Ancient Django was worth it. At least to keep this hero alive. But still no TP, still no invul, still no heal potion. This is a dead level 4 Keeper of the Grove.
Yeah, and that's where he lost the TP earlier. Didn't rebuy it. And the Blade Master, one kill isn't good enough for him. He wants to get another one. And
Yeah,
TP. Just barely in time.
Shadowhunter level 3 all of a sudden. Blade
And guess
Master,
what? He
the
lost
invul
his
and the
altar.
Keeper.
There's no keeper coming back.
Oh boy, he can go for the Tavern, but he doesn't have the gold at all. And there's the expansion coming, by the way. Like, Hail Mary, of course, but oh my god, this Demon Hunter, he's getting wrecked. Once FoCuS remembers how to build walkers.
Yep.
Double kill. This Blade Master is just such a beast.
And the Hippo Riders, they look kind of fancy, but especially against Spirit Link, man, they're just doing nothing. GG.
Again, a very one-sided game. I think LawLiet wanted to show off a little, showing that, okay, bro, I know that it's 1.30. I know that Hippo Riders work this way, but no win for him. 1-1. We go full distance once again. After this, we have the second winner bracket semifinal and the second lower bracket round 1 and the entire lower bracket round 2.
Hell yeah, dude.
Way more
long day of Warcraft. We could be making it a 12-hour stream, perhaps, depending on how long the games go.
Yep, that's true.
That will be the first time since, like, WCA days, right?
Most likely, yes. I think I had a 13-hour stream once.
Oh yeah, I was not there for one day. And
Yeah, that was a solo cast. So
Yeah,
you know, this is a walk in the park today. No, actually, it's pretty taxing, but it's fun. So
all right, decision map number 3, Twisted Meadows. It is. Has always been a hard map for Night Elves to make any strategy work on. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Keeper here at all. The Keeper, I think it looked really good early on. It's just the, like the, yeah, Hippo Riders. I just think they're not good at all. They're just crap. They're just trash.
alright, deciding game. One of the Koreans will go down to the lower bracket. One will go to the winner bracket final tomorrow and can go to bed. Best of 5, by the way, tomorrow. This winner bracket final there. Thank you, Daini Dankai, for the Prime sub. And on Twisted Meadows, we're gonna get the decision between the long-term rivals.
And FoCuS spawning in the fortunate position where he can go for the little creep abuse with the Rock Golem. You should still be able to do that, right? You have the damage from the Grunt, you have the damage from the Peon.
I think so too.
Even with a -2 agility, that should still be doable.
He's going for... Okay, I thought no barracks build, but we're just that early in the game. LawLiet? This does look like a Huntress build though. So Keeper again, this time Huntress. Huntress are so much stronger than they were in 1.2.
Dude, how close is the main building to the trees in the bottom right?
Yep.
What the hell?
Yep, the tree positions are kind of new at some spots. So this helps early for Night Elf it doesn't really matter. But for Orc, for example, it gives you faster lumber early, but then later on it does take quite some time.
But wait a second. Other races spawn differently, right? Look at the distance to the gold mine. That's like no peon line at all. That you can saturate that with like 3 peasants.
That's correct.
That's different for other races, right?
Must be. I mean, they changed it back in 1.301.
I mean, I've played ladder here before, and it doesn't quite spawn. I guess the Tree of Life just spawns differently. How weird.
Warcraft is a weird game, man.
It is. But it's also beautiful.
It is. And FoCuS is going for the Rock Golem trick with the Voodoo Lounge here.
But LawLiet scouting for it. You can prevent this.
Yes.
When the grunt pulls the creeps, you block the grunt, he gets ensnared, and then that's prevented this way.
It's a 2 burrow tech this time, by the way. And Keeper of the Grove Huntress. Let's see how good these Huntress really are on 1.29. One of the biggest changes, A, more damage, B, Sentinels. You can spawn a little owl on trees, and they give you vision.
Yeah. Still don't know about that change, dude. I'm not a big fan of that one, to be honest. There's so much containing camping games, at least on ladder. Let's see how the better players they respond to this. And by the way, in an aggressive opening like this one, you're not really allowed to creep. Heroes are forced to stay low level, and especially then, this -2 agility is really a big difference maker.
Yes. FoCuS is not going for the Golem. He has to respond to this harass. Blade Master's here. Gets the first peon kill though. First blood. Once again going for LawLiet.
Oh, the grunt block. Oh, so nice. He escapes towards the other side, but that's a little bit more damage, at least.
It looks like if the Keeper of the Grove is floating. So
yeah, his
elegant.
legs are moving way too slowly, right?
It's just very elegant.
Like a gazelle.
Indeed. Blade Master can't really reach. Just does a little bit of damage. And then, of course, buying time for the Huntress. Single hunts, though. Ultra Vision, tier 2. Not fully committing to them.
I like how he's spreading out the grunts next to his main. AP pushes are a danger.
Yes. Oh,
But if they get scouted, they get diffused easily.
Diffused? Did you watch some CSGO recently? You put that into
It's
your...
the second time I say that today.
It's the second time!
It's the second time! Give me a break!
That sounded like
Players'
me when I
forces
get,
are
like,
under attack.
fake annoyed.
This will be a big last hit here if he takes down the Rock Golem, and I wonder, should this really be allowed? Shouldn't the Keeper be keeping better tabs? Well, once again, he's going for the economy instead. Blade Master finds greater mana, that's very nice, and the Gauntlet's okay, I guess. And the third peon dead. But now the Keeper has to run. Doesn't he? Oh,
Oh, getting the fourth one.
he's gonna pay for quite a few HP with this one, though.
There's plenty of Windwalk. He has to be more than careful. Gets another grunt block and forces the town portal out. Overstaying is welcome for sure. Tier 2 tech for the Orc, almost done. And so far, we haven't seen too much impact from those hunts.
Yeah, but he still keeps the Blade Master on level 1. I think that's one of the most important things here. So he wasn't able to keep him from getting the Rock Golem.
Here's
But
the first
still, no
Sentinel.
crit.
I wonder, like, it's on this tree, so FoCuS had
Yeah,
to...
I don't think you can
two.
see it, right?
Hmm.
He must have put a Wisp there and then put the Sentinel behind. I think that's how he did it. Yeah, of course you can take out Sentinels immediately by
Players'
chopping the
forces
lumber
are
there
under
once
attack.
with a peon or peasant or whatever. But if it's behind the first tree, you can't get there. And you don't even see that it's there.
Yeah. Okay, this one he can see. Gives so much vision.
Yeah.
I would like them to have an
Sentry wards for
indicator.
free, boys. Let's go.
Yep. I would love them to have an icon, because on the minimap you can't see them.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But that requires coding, I guess, and that will take maybe a year for them.
To be honest, this Sentinel actually doesn't see too much. Like, the range is a lot smaller than Sentry Wars. Would be crazy if it was Sentry Wars range.
Well, he sees if he starts creep, and then with Entangle and some hunts, he can attack. Double Engine of Lore, by the way, tier 3. Demon Hunter second again. Like, Moon introduced this, right? The Demon Hunter is kind of a support hero.
A player's forces are under attack.
Did he? I guess so, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, kind of.
So, Keeper into Bears. Okay.
Thorns Aura would be great. We haven't seen Treants yet. I think... Oh, well, he's not level 2, so that is the reason. He knows that FoCuS is creeping this, thanks to the Sentinel, so he can take his sweet time with the Hunters.
Yeah, this Orc army is pretty strong right now.
Together, that's it. Level 1 Entangle, that doesn't do too much. Ooh, Hex though, that does much. What kind of inventory does he have? Oh, not much damage. This plate. Hex again, with a speed scroll. He doesn't have a TP anymore. Does he have a staff? Doesn't look like it. Mana, but a little too late. Backstab comes in. Boom! This is enough, and LawLiet is losing his hero again.
Yeah, I guess he just forgot that he didn't have the TP anymore. Oh man, what a mistake.
Yeah,
And-
he has more. The mana,
and he's
the
losing the
big
next.
mana. Oh no,
Yeah.
he's hexing
Oh my
constantly.
Oh my god.
Double kill for FoCuS.
It's a disaster.
Absolutely. He is just
A town is under
getting
siege.
wrecked in the middle. Even without Ensnare. The big mana man. What an impact.
Yeah.
You know, it's your own fault.
Yeah, what a mistake, dude. That is actually unforgivable. Hex is pretty good, guys.
And that's not only due to the patch.
Hex is the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's losing so much stuff. Oh my good. He found another greater mana. Alright.
No way. Oh no way.
A player's forces are under attack.
600 mana found. But I mean,
Yep.
if LawLiet doesn't extend here, then this all doesn't happen, and then FoCuS doesn't get this spot. So it's LawLiet's fault that this happened.
Yeah, yeah.
for sure.
I'm not being whiny about Orc or whatever. This was just, what a mistake. You see that he has an SH right there with your Sentinel. You know Raiders with Ensnare are coming,
Yep.
and you move in without a TP anyways. That's, there was just a lapse in concentration, I guess.
You know what? The Shadowhunter doesn't have enough mana. He gets a roll with the Magi as well.
Good focus on his drops. Isn't it something special?
It is. It is. We do have the Thorns Aura, the anti-vamp aura, and Master Bears. So LawLiet is hanging in there. He's super under-leveled,
Player's
of course.
forces are under attack.
3-2 here. His first hero is barely level 2, and level 3 Shadowhunter is coming as well. He's getting all 4 spots in the middle. 2 Merc camps, 2 Goblin shops. That's so big.
We took Beltalas, let's go. Oh no, it's a bad item, what the hell?
Torrent Totem, by the way. Gotta keep an eye out for the lot. But no, it's Torrent Totem.
Please go tier 3, dude. Tier 3, let's go Torrents, bro!
A player's
Torrent
forces
versus
are under
Bears.
attack.
Battle of the Giants.
Dude, how awesome would that be?
Still going Bears, by the way, despite the nerf. Easy enough. Can, of course, easily be countered by Kodos, as we oftentimes say. Here is another Entangle. He needs experience, but this... Oh, nice dodge of the Ensnare by morphing. But this Keeper has been totally underwhelming throughout the entire game. Except maybe the Pion harass very early on, but there's nothing he can do against it.
Should have more ensnares, right? I guess he doesn't even need it for the bear. Oh, would have needed it to prevent the staff. The only Huntress, Dryad that he had. Taken out. One of the bears hexed. Can't do anything. The other one getting killed off. It's just such a snowball effect here.
He's trying to get the demon, the Blade Master, but there's a mana potion on him as well. Like, he can't kill him. He's just wrecking him.
There's just not enough damage against his Orc army right now. Everything's so beefy. Everything's spirit linked up. Oh, but now the SH. That's the kill he needs. But there's an invul. Not even forced to use
Oh, -1 agility, boys.
it. And the demon's dead. 0 agility now.
That's correct. Oh man.
23 supply. Oh, that was a nice end snare dodge.
He's showing off, but that doesn't help him. He's gonna find himself on the lower bracket. FoCuS can go to bed. He's diving hard. Tree of Eternity is fighting with him.
Oh, the wisp blocks!
Nice.
He's gonna get this kill, right? Oh, he does!
Level up as well, but now the shark crumbs. What a cool game in the end. Shadowhunter is the last man standing. He wins this battle royal. And FoCuS wins this best of 3 despite gifting LawLiet the first map after 7 minutes. And
that was one of the faster 3 mappers that we had today.
Indeed. Yeah, not the 1 hour human mirror that we enjoyed before. Seriously, that was a great human mirror. But yeah, first winner bracket finalist comes from Korea. That was clear before. It's an orc. It's FoCuS who guarantees himself a top 3 position. That is $219 for him. And now, once again, we take a little break. It's either Blade versus Sheik, which I'm looking forward to, like, incredibly, or Lucifer versus Foggy, which is also an insane match. Both possible matches. We don't know what order they play this, but hell yeah, this is gonna be good. Stay tuned. Get some snacks, get some drinks. It's 8 p.m. now. We have a lot more Warcraft for you guys in store here at Back to Warcraft. If you want to support us, feel free to check out the links in the stream description. We have stream tips with PayPal and credit card and cryptocurrency. We have a merchandise shop where you can buy these nice I Love Warcraft shirt that Remo is wearing. We have an Amazon referral link, and so on and so on and so on. Little break, next game coming. It's gonna be awesome. See you in a bit.